Hi everybody, Avana Intuitive here with our weekly energy reading for the week of February 27th, 2025. Just a friendly reminder that this is for entertainment purposes only, and please like, share, and subscribe as it really does help the channel. This week I'm using the Pleaidian Oracle Cards by Flo Karuna, which I was just drawn to. I really am drawn into this outer space type energy this week. And as a clarifying card, I'm using the Starry Beginnings from Cassi White. And for a 3-card pull, because it's a new moon, I'm using the Moonology Oracle Cards from Yasmin Boland. So let's quickly get started here on the Pleaidian Oracle Cards. I'm shuffling the deck. I'm going to pull 3 cards, and then I will get a clarifying card from the Starry Beginnings Oracle. So here we go. Go. And now let me get a card from the Starry Beginnings Oracle. Let's see, Starry Beginnings. Starry Beginnings. Okay, I love it. Okay, so the first card that I got, 36 Ashtar. I'm not sure what this card is about, but 36 does mean a 9. I then got 11, Universal Knowledge, 11 being a master number, and then 19, Rooted Light. So let's, for the Starry Beginnings card, I got, what number is this? 32, which is 5. 5s represent change and transition, but it says all is at your fingertips. What has been created by one can be had by all. So here we go. Let's get started with our Pleaidian star deck immediately. I was going to say right off the bat. So the first card that we got is this 36, which is a 9, and that is Ashtar. Ashtar is the central command figure of the Galactic Federation of light ships that hover near your Earth. He is Pleiadian in heritage and an integral part of the Earth liberation mission from our galactic perspective. Hailing originally from a lower dimensional aspect of the universe, Ashtar heroically transcended many of his limitations and tapped into his greatness, where he was eventually recognized and seen as a master, a beacon of servitude in the Pleiades. The dedication of Ashtar getting through such great adversity allowed for his legacy to prosper and for him to fully step forth into his role of a respected commander in our Galactic Federation starfleets. As a result, Ashtar is one of our most beloved representatives, seen as a role model for our citizens of what is possible when one is dedicated to transcending what one has been given. I love that. The Ashtar card arrives when the universe is attempting to fully bring out your leadership into the light. Just like Ashtar, you too have undergone certain challenging life initiations to make you the being you are today. The Pleiadians and many of our universal allies come to you on this card to remind you that your leadership is needed in your world at this moment. Now is a time to step into the forefront and reveal your natural abilities and talents to the world. Although this may sometimes be scary at first, the rewards of stepping into your leadership role far outweigh all temporary fears. Take initiative, show bravery, and allow your leadership to help and guide others. Ooh, a beautiful, beautiful card. And then we're moving right into 11. I love this, which is Universal Knowledge. 11, master number here. There has been a great deception on your planet that has resulted in the masses losing touch with their greater star ancestry. Covered up by false education, colonization, and a corrupt media conglomerate, the human race has been led to believe that they have simply evolved from apes. Although the genetical makeup of the Homo sapien has many similarities to this species, there's also many flat-out deceptions that have been infused by false powers to create a block into fully understanding one's true star origins and the truth of why one is here. In order then to tap into this greater universal story, it is paramount that one detoxes from all colonized history and education systems that places emphasis on Western knowledge and discredits all other sources. In particular is the opportunity to tune into the library that is themselves. Here is your temple of the self, here in your temple of the self rests soul and genetic knowledge that is held in one's DNA. Know that your DNA is a data bank of your species story, and no matter the outside manipulation, the truth can never be taken from within. The card of universal knowledge arrives when there is a greater story that needs to be presented. Now is a time to question, seek beyond what is told, and explore the truth of what you think you know. Do not fall blindly into any narratives of what is presented, and trust your gut on what may or may not feel right. The star guides are imploring you to not blindly follow what others are saying in this moment, but to tap into your reservoirs of self-knowing. An alternate meaning of this card could indicate stepping out of the mind and into the heart. Make this a moment to break free from the confinement of mental loops and enter into the freedom of presence. Self-knowledge always prevails. Wow, I love that card. Okay, and then 19 is Rooted Light. Here we go, beautiful picture here, rooted light. Breathe deep into your sacred essence and receive the transmission of galactic source into your root chakra. See yourself as a tree of life with its antennas branching out to the universe, but your roots anchoring into the soul of the soil. Become this sacred tree of life that is able to touch the higher galactic planes, but anchored through your daily earth living via your human self. This is the way of rooted light, which facilitates for codes from distant galaxies to enter your plane and intermingle with all subatomic particles to completely transform all around you. What we need right now on Earth are not floaters, but trees of light that seed new ideas, visions, and make your planet the Garden of Eden it was intended to be. This card indicates that it is time to activate your mastery. It is time to become the living representation of higher consciousness. The Rooted Light card is a very special card in this deck, only appearing when your full mastery is ready to be shown for the world to see. Now is not a time to play it safe, but understand the temporariness of life and allow for what you know, who you are, and how to act, to be fully engaged without doubt, fear, or any lower emotions getting in the way. Step into your divine mastery and show the world who you truly are. This card often comes as a shakeup for the reader that you have been too hard on yourself and the negative self-talk is not supporting your mission. Know for every step of courage you take forward, only then does the universe reveal more of itself. This experience of life wants your mastery, but only you can walk through the sacred door. Root to your inner light, be the living master, and transform your life in order to transform all aspects of your reality. Love that. Okay, and then the last card here, our clarifying card, is 32. And that is all is at your fingertips. Manifesting what you want can take time, especially if it is a different direction to which you originally were heading. By focusing on what you want, you keep the direction strong and true. Looking back, wishing for a different result, slows your progress in the direction you want. Stay positive and certain of what you want, and it will appear in your life in divine timing. It is all possible with persistence and clear acceptance that is yours to have. Whatever has been created by one can be had by all. Nothing is limited to a single being. Neither birth, race, religion, or circumstances excludes others from gaining what they want. What a beautiful, powerful message this week. I mean, I just love it. This is stepping up into our leadership roles, right? We know that we are all leaders. We're all here. We're all here from creation. Creation does not make any mistakes. If we're here, there's a reason for it, right? We're here because we need to be here to be a complete part of creation, and creation not making any mistakes. We're here to lead. We're here to let our vision be shown and our light, right? Shining our light. As I'm looking over this card, I just shine our light, right? Universal knowledge. Who we are is, I really do believe it is imprinted on our DNA, who we are, where we've come from. And I'm talking about, again, yes, many star galaxies and things like that. You know, it is our universal knowledge. When you're ready, when we step up into the leadership role, who are we, right? We have to ask ourselves that question. I had to ask myself that question a few years ago. Who am I really? And I immediately got the answer. I am love. And what I have learned from that is, first of all, the moment I got that answer, I could feel like a weight come off of my shoulders. I am just love. Not just love, but I am love. That's it. But over the last few years, what I've learned, and it's funny, universal knowledge, because I've learned that I have to gain wisdom. Yes, I am love, but what does that mean to me? Who am I really? So as I move forward in this rooted light, right, you put your roots down. This is who I am. This is what I stand for. Whatever that is, this is what I stand for. Everyone is here. Everyone here is here for a reason. Again, creation makes no mistakes. If we're here, we're here. We're holding the grid in some area. Rooted light, allowing us, though, to also have this beautiful light that we connect with. The light comes down through us. Through Mother Earth, through us, into Mother Earth, and then back out, up into the skies and into the stars. I love this. We root our light. We root our light by who we are in our DNA and by who we are as we move forward into a leadership role. And I love this because all is at our fingertips. What has been created by one can be had by all. I'm getting the feeling or the message that if you have a message to get out there, when you're ready, you have a message, you have to just get that message out. It may only help one other person. Usually, the way I look at it is if I have to get a message out, there's one other person out there that needs to hear it, right? And hopefully more, but you know what? It doesn't really matter. I don't put any parameters on it, but I do tell myself if I get a message that I feel that I need to convey, somebody needs to hear it, right? And somebody has to hear it in my vibration and in the way I put it out there. You have messages too. You have people that are looking at you that need to hear a message. They need to get information. They need to go to that next level. And they're really only going to hear it from you and your vibration. So if you have a message, it might be time definitely to step into that leadership role and get it out there. And even if it's not a message, but it's a way of doing things. It's a creative, a craft, a jewelry making. Whatever it is, somebody out there needs to hear it. The best thing, though, is to put it out there with no expectation on the outcome, right? We just put it out there because why? I put my messages out here because I just love to do it. I try not to put any expectation on the outcome. If somebody watches it, they watch it. If not, they don't. It's fine. But I hope somebody does, of course. Of course, I would love that. And I do love that. I do love that you watch these messages and you stop by my channel. It really sparks me. But my intention is to put it out there and see, with no intention on what the outcome is, no expectation on the outcome. And also staying in a positive state, right? Staying positive about it, staying positive about my message, staying positive about what's going on in my life right now, staying positive and just having that positive energy around everything that I do. And it's gratitude, it's positive attitude, It all just starts to come together and work together for a really nice flow. So I think we had a beautiful energy reading for this week. So now I'm going to shuffle these Moonology cards. And this is our time for our 3-card pick. So let's see what we get here. Oh, you know what? I'm going to put those back in, actually. I had a couple cards fall out. I'm going to do one shuffle and a couple of other shuffles, and then we'll be ready here. So thank you for stopping by. I really appreciate it. Just a beautiful message. Can I just say that the card that fell out just came up again, which is usually not always, if it's meant to be, right? If that card is meant to come out, it comes out. So here we go. Think about something, a message you need to hear, something you maybe need a little guidance on. Card 1, card 2, card 3. Think about which card resonates with you, 1, 2, or 3. If you picked card 1, this is the card that fell out. I put it in the deck and it came back out. I love it. Blue Moon, and it says, believe in the impossible. So if you picked card 1, I think that whoever picks card 1 really does need to hear this message, which is believe in the impossible. And let's not forget that impossible means I'm possible, right? I saw that a couple years ago and I said, oh, what a great way to look at, it's impossible. No, I'm possible, right? So there you go, card 1. If you picked card 2, you got waxing moon, and it says the energy is gaining momentum. So we got this waxing moon energy moving along, and with this card, if you pick this card, and again, the energy is gaining momentum. I love that. And if you picked card 3, you got the full moon in Cancer, and it says a personal issue reaches conclusion. So I hope that's, I hope that if you do have a personal issue, that it reaches conclusion for you, and you can just really put a period and move on, right? So there you go, my friends. Don't forget, on Mondays, I do my 3-card picks. Those are my shorts. On Tuesday, I do my Super Duper Girl shorts. Wednesdays are my astrology tarot card horoscope readings, which of course I have the timestamps in the descriptions below for that. Today, Thursday, is our weekly energy reading. I love it. And then Friday, tomorrow, I will be back with our weekend energy reading and our 3-card pick. All right. Namaste, my friends, and I'll see you soon.